go and praise Jesus. I'm glad today that things are moving the way they are moving, and they're not moving because I'm making them to move, but because there is a force behind me that is making things to move. And it is a good feeling. It's like during those days when we were still very young as kids and we could wake up, we find our parents have prepared meals for us, they clean us, they are clothing us, and directing us generally in everything that we're doing. So I look at that perspective in today's life now. I know things are a bit different when you're now an adult, because a lot of responsibilities are on your back and you have to carry them out. But then we still have to recognize that there are some things that are just happening without us or without our efforts, like waking up in the morning and you get yourself alive and strong again, and you can do one, two, three. That means that there is still someone behind you that is pushing things to happen your way. You wake up, you're able to go to work or your daily hustle, and you're able to come back to the house with something to take care of your family, take care of your family, and things are just working out. It might be not be working out in the best way you'd be expecting or you wanted, but still things are working out, and you get yourself moving from this day to another day to another day, and uh, within no time you find that the first quarter of the year is gone, the second one is coming, the third is coming, and time is moving. And if you look at your life, you realize that there are some small progress that you're making. They might be not be those big steps that you imagined or planned for when the year was starting, but if you look at yourself, you'll realize that you're not at the same place that you are in when you are starting. So there is a difference, and that small difference is actually what makes the big difference. So we are not supposed to be mourning about not achieving the big plans that we had, but rather appreciating those small steps that we made, those small achievements that we made, because they really mean a lot. They really mean a lot, because you look at them and wonder how some of them did happen. It was not your effort, or you didn't expect it really to turn out like that, but it did. So we should actually start from there and don't live in regret of what didn't happen. Most of the time when we look back and start regretting things that didn't happen, we find ourselves ending up in depression, or again, sometimes when we live in these regrets, we get ourselves blinded, and we are not able to see what we are able to achieve at that moment. And it takes away the strength that we have. It drains us. So there is no big deal in what has gone. Whether you failed or whether you won, the truth is it is gone, and it's not going to come back again. Of which, if you make the same mistake again now, it's not the same thing that happened. It is just another one that is happening. So actually we should focus ahead and make now the current situation better, or the current action that you want to make better than the one that you made and failed, rather than focusing on that, draining yourself the energy that you could have used in the current thing that is happening in your life. So I just wanted to encourage you that there is still someone behind us that is making things to happen the way they are happening, and is making sure that we don't drain ourselves to the extent that we don't have strength for the next day, but is giving us that strength for each day. So it means that we also need to take time, or take a day as a day and move to the next day. That's why the Bible is telling us not to worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will take care of itself. That simply means that He wants to deal with you as per now. He wants to provide us for now. Tomorrow is in His hands. It is going to take care of it. So you don't really need to worry. And even if today turns out wrong according to your expectations, it doesn't mean that it is going to end there, but it's still going to work it out. So appreciate every small effort you're making. Thank God for all those things that didn't work, and trust Him for a better today and tomorrow.